Kelly, in all my years of traveling the back roads, I'm pretty sure that I've never seen this before.
Well, the guy behind us is doing what they refer to as gennaling. He's taking wild burros and he's making them nice enough so they can go home with you.
Home with them?
Exactly.
We'll tell you all about it if you'll just hop in and travel with us. I'm Bob Phillips.
And I'm Kelly Phillips, and this is Texas Country Reporter.
I understand them. You know, a lot of people want to make fun of them. They want to call them stupid and stubborn.
Donkeys, burros, whatever you call them, they are one of the punchlines of the animal kingdom. Heck, their other name is a downright insult. Chances are you've heard someone called a stubborn donkey more than once in your life. That's why we were so interested to meet Mark Myers back in 2009 when he was going out of his way to save wild burros from being shot in Big Bend.
Really what it boils down to is they're a feral animal. They don't really belong here in North America. They were brought over 400 years ago by the Spaniards. So the burros are just, unfortunately, an innocent bystander. The government doesn't have a line item for taking care of their burro problems, so the cheapest method for them to use is to shoot them. We don't agree with it, but you know, we do understand that times being what they are, there's not a lot of extra money. So we go in at our own expense and we remove them.
Well, back then, Mark was catching donkeys overnight with little more than a temporary pen and a flashlight. These days, he's got an entire team to round them up.
Go. Decide on me. Let's go. Turn around, Butch. Turn around. Let's go, Bonnie. We have 8 full-time employees here in Texas with 2 part-time, and then we have an army of nationwide volunteers. We started literally in our backyard, and now we've had over 7,000 rescues to our credit, and we manage around 3,000 animals right now. All right, now let's put them in the trailer. Get them all, Bonnie, get them all. It keeps growing. The more we do, the more people find out about us, so it keeps us busy.
Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue has grown from a husband and wife hobby into a nationwide relief effort. More than 7,000 displaced, abused, or neglected animals owe their lives to Mark and his wife, Amy. Thanks to their charity, now landowners pick up the phone, not a rifle, when they see a wild burro. At one time, the federal government's answer to donkeys, especially donkeys on any kind of federal land, was shoot them.
Direct elimination, that was the euphemism.
Has that changed?
Yes, it has. It really has. We don't hear of those projects anymore. And it's because of groups like ours have stepped up and said, hey, let us take care of it. You know, it won't cost you anything, let us take care of it. Good job.
They'll rescue donkeys from anywhere in the USA and bring them to one of several sanctuaries, like their home base on the edge of San Angelo, Texas.
Watch out, girls.
But Mark's mission isn't to board these animals indefinitely. Instead, he wants to send them home with you. Somebody that lives in the middle of the big city obviously can't have a donkey. What is a good donkey home?
A couple of acres. You know, we kind of like to call them the Tractor Supply crowd. That's our demographic. Those are the ones that need a couple of donkeys on their place to keep them company.
Mark gets donkeys adopted to forever homes all over the country. Don't worry, he knows what you're thinking. Why would anyone want to help a donkey? And for Mark, just by asking that question, you've also answered it.
You can walk into any bar in the United States of America and pass the hat for horses, for dogs, for cats, Boys and Girls Club. You take that hat off and say, we're passing around for donkeys, and they're gonna laugh you out of that bar. I care about them because nobody else does. They're one of the most affectionate, one of the smartest. If you don't think they're smart, try catching those rascals. They'll outthink you. But they're just affectionate. They're more like, they're like dogs. That's the only thing I can compare them to in the animal world, is they're like big dogs. They love attention. They love to be touched. They love to be petted. They love treats, of course.
They're good? You like that? Good stuff, huh? Peaceful Valley runs like a well-oiled machine. They can track massive numbers of donkeys thanks to smart organization and embedded microchips. Those efficiencies let Mark give extra attention to special cases.
This is one of the 180 minis that recently came in, and it wasn't until we processed them that we noticed she was missing something. No telling how long she's been like this, but she has been measured for her prosthetic. It's being made.
Prosthetic?
Yes. It's being made in Florida as we speak.
Mark, you know better than anybody that there's a lot of people watching right now and say, why don't they just put that donkey down?
Not on my shift. If I can save it, if I can practically save an animal, I will save it. And that's what I do. I've done it for 15 years, and I'll keep doing it as long as I can. You're okay. Nobody's gonna hurt you. See? Nobody's gonna hurt you.
On a sprawling West Texas ranch, a new day dawns for the humble donkey. Often overlooked or mistreated, now Mark and Amy Myers have lightened the load on the original beast of burden. Now everyone here is saddled with kindness, friendship, and a new lease on life.
I was a contractor in Los Angeles, California, and I spent 6 hours every day on the freeway, not counting my work days. Here, I haven't worked a day in my life. I get to travel the country, I get to be around really cool animals, and so it's a tremendous life, it really is. And I feel like we're doing something, we're accomplishing something.